This is a documentation video on how to create a custom map for TeamSpec. So the first thing that you want to do is have your map. This needs to be in the GLB format, and you get this from designing your map in Blender. You can also add collisions in Blender, so it'll already be done for you, and you'll see how quickly it is. Like, this is just fresh out of Blender, this file. But in order to make the map, what you need to do is you want to make a folder called maps. This is incredibly important. Then you make another folder, and you name this folder the name of your map. So this is going to be map test demo, map import. So you should have the folder of your map inside maps, and this folder is the only place where you put things. So no need for this. Simply drag your the model of the map, the GLB of the map, into here, and create a new scene in that folder, 3D, called map.tscn. And now, once you've done that, there are a few steps. You need to first attach a script. Let me quickly grab the contents of the script. Actually, I could probably simplify this by not requiring the person to put the script, but for now, just copy this thing right here. So you're going to want to add a script called logic, and in the same folder, and it's going to be attached to the root node of your map. In this script, just paste this, and I'll have this later. It'll give you an error because, yeah, but ignore that because this extends code that I wrote in TeamSpec. Anyway, next up is, so we can close that. We save this. We close that. Damn it. Next up is we need to add a world environment. This is like the skybox. The default is you'll go new environment and then background, sky, new sky, and then procedural sky material. But you can play around with this to make your map lighting look the way you want it. Change the skybox, stuff like that. And then lastly, you're going to want a directional light, your sun. Call that sun. And you can angle that so that it'll bounce off the things in your map. You don't need to move this node, although you can. It just doesn't have an effect. Now, this is the thing that was imported from Blender. Just drag that. And that's it. Then you need to create two nodes like this, and these need to be named a very specific thing. They need to be named Team 1 spawn points and Team 2 spawn points. and each of them have to have at least one child. These can be named anything, it doesn't matter. And so these are basically, it'll pick a random spawn point. If you're on Team 1, it'll pick a random spawn point in Team 1's children. And if you're on Team 2, it'll pick a random spawn point from Team 2's children. And with that, we save that, and you go to, you just export. So you want to add, I feel like Linux is easy, but it really doesn't matter because you're going to want to only click on this. You leave this as is. If you have any other materials in your, you shouldn't have anything else. Everything should be in your map import demo, otherwise it won't work. I mean, in your the folder that is the name of your map. And yeah, and then you just click this, export it as a PCK format, and I don't know. Oh, my bad. You need to name this you need to name this precisely the name of your map. Then just hit save. And that's it. Now it'll have it will have exported a what's called a it'll just be a PCK file, and it'll export it in this directory. So you can just drag that and bring it wherever you want, because like that's all it is. It's a file, and when you want to test it in game, let me just find it real quick. I'm gonna re-export it. Oh, my bad. It doesn't, I don't know if this does anything, but just in case, probably just want to turn that off. Anyway, once you're in the game, this UI is probably temporary, but the custom map name needs to be like exactly what the map name is. So in this case, it's map underscore import demo, and then the custom map path. You go to your file system, and you can shift right click and go to copy as path, and then you can paste that. You want to remove the it'll automatically, if you use that strategy, it'll automatically put the little quotation marks. So you want to go to the end and to the beginning to remove those quotation marks, and then you're done. You simply and so like now you can, this button, this doesn't do anything. Now you can just create server and join the server, and it'll have accessed the map. So this is the map that we just built. It'll have accessed the map in engine, and you can play around with various mechanics, because this is how it would behave in the game. And all assets, all art, all textures that you've put into your map are going to be contained in the PCK file, making it easy to iterate on maps made in This was made entirely in Blender by a IC3 bug, and so it just goes to show that like Blender is going to be the thing that we're going to need to use, because Godot natively cannot make maps like this. And yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching. Oh, also this doesn't, it doesn't, how do I say this? It wouldn't work on the network unless it's identical, like in the same exact path. And it wouldn't be because your username would be different of your like file system for your Windows thing. So it doesn't currently work online, but this is good for just like testing out maps. And that's it.